Hey, what's up? It's Nathan from SEO Academy, and in this lesson, I'm going to show you how to audit and optimize your URLs. So what I first want to show you are some real-life examples of well-optimized URLs. The examples I'm going to show you are from SEO, and so the first example is from my article about backlinks. And so this article you're looking at, I am targeting the keyword backlinks, but I'm also targeting many other closely related terms as well. But since backlinks is my seed keyword, I'm going to optimize the URL as you see. Now, of course, I could have put how to build backlinks in the URL, and that probably would have been fine. But I realized that I could target those variations within the title and within the actual content itself. And so notice that this article title has 2017 in it. So it's super important that if you're going to use a year in your title, do not put it in the URL. And the reason for that is because you don't want to have to change the URL structure when the year changes as well. So that means next year in 2018, I'll be able to actually just change the title and the URL will stay exactly the same. And as a general rule of thumb, you just want to avoid changing your URL structure often because you really want this page to acquire as much authority as possible. And of course, when you change a URL, you have to 301 redirect it to the new URL. And sometimes within that transfer and change, there can be some authority loss. So this is something you want to avoid altogether. So just make sure that your URLs are built the way you want them right out of the gate. And here are two other examples. So here's the backlinks example, and then also here's the blogger outreach example. And so this page actually ranks #1 for blogger outreach service. And so blogger outreach service is the keyword phrase that I'm targeting, so I put it directly into the URL. The last example comes from my anchor text guide, and obviously my target keyword is the keyword phrase anchor text. And so that's exactly what I put into the URL structure. So now that you've seen some well-optimized URL structures, let me give you some general optimization guidelines. The first guideline you should follow when it comes to optimizing your URLs is that shorter is better. And the reason for that is because not only is it easier for users to remember, but eliminating all the extra filler words and unnecessary words will actually show Google exactly what keyword phrase your page is targeting. And as I've mentioned a few times, focus on just putting your most important target keyword in the URL. And don't feel like you need to stuff a bunch of long tail keywords in the URL because you can actually rank for those within the title and within the actual body of the content. Now, the structure I just showed you works well for content-driven websites. But now you're probably wondering, how do you optimize your URLs if you have an e-commerce website? And so the same principle applies regardless of whether you have a content-driven site or whether you have an e-commerce website. So as you can see from this Wayfair page, they are targeting the keyword phrase \tile. And although they do have these numbers here at the end of the URL, they still have \tile actually in the URL structure. The second example I want to show you is from bodybuilding.com. So as you can see, I'm here on the creatine page, and so they are targeting the keyword phrase creatine on this page. So you'll see in their URL structure that they simply have just /store and then /creatine. So I wanted to show you these two examples just so you can see that e-commerce websites and content-driven websites can really use the same approach when it comes to optimizing URLs for SEO. So now that you understand how to optimize your URLs for SEO, I just want to quickly show you how to audit your URLs on your website. So the first thing you need to do is open up Screaming Frog SEO Spider and enter your root domain. And once your search completes, all you have to do is click on the URI tab. And from there, you're going to have access to all of your URL structures on your website. So if your current URL structures aren't clean and you have a bunch of filler words and unnecessary stuff in the URLs, your mission to clean them up and optimize them better for search. The one last thing that you need to keep in mind is if you do change a URL, you have to make sure that you 301 redirect the old URL to the new URL. So that's all there is to optimizing URLs and also finding and auditing your current URLs. So that is all for this lesson. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.